The market is looking very interesting right now. Are we going to repeat the pattern that we just repeated and go ahead and head back up, or are we going down? Also, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Remark token and also about Ceek token. They're doing some very interesting things, getting some big time partners involved. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today, first and foremost, man, sorry that I haven't been putting out videos during this dippy time in the market. I actually am feeling a bit under the weather. Got some people in the family that came up with cancer, and also some people in the family that passed away from COVID. So it's been a real busy time for me, a real tough time. So if you don't see any videos from me for a while, that is the reason. But I will always be here. If you want to get into my Telegram group, you gotta follow directions. I'm not letting you in there unless you follow directions, because we don't want people like that in the group. We want go-getters in that group so we can make this money together. So let's get into this video real quick. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Bitcoin. I want to also talk to you guys about some interesting things going on over there with Ceek. I also want to talk to you guys about the Remark token, because somebody had commented in the comment box and said, are you still bullish? And I just want to talk about the chart on that. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Let's get right into this Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin daily right here. First thing we notice, we are below the 13. It's looking kind of ugly. These white lines I've been watching for a while. I'm thinking if we do come down and pass out of this box that I was saying, this is like major support right here. If we break out of this box, the next support we got is right here at this white line. So we're talking about we need to stay above 45k, and then we need to stay above 43k. If we break those, then yeah, the next level we're looking at is 40k. If we break 40k, then yeah, we going back down to 30. That's just what it's looking like right in here. So these patterns, what happened over here was we kind of broke below this box a little bit, tested it for a few days, and then we got back above it. On the weekly chart, you can see we only closed under it one time, and we got back above it right away with the bullish engulfing candle. So what happens is it went below it, and then it came back up to retest it, and then the retest failed, so it continued up. So that's what I'm hoping happens right here. It's looking pretty good on this weekly, because it is still kind of holding this level, although it is going down. Being under these indicators that I like to see it above is kind of a bad sign. So Bitcoin, we got to be really careful. We need some real bullish news. We need some real bullish sentiment and some real bullish things to happen. We need the bulls to show up and kick the bears out for sure. Critical level right here. We got to hold this level. The total 2 right now is looking a little bit more bullish to me, and what I'm thinking here is that, hey, if this market is going to head into a bear market, then the altcoins are going to pump one time before Bitcoin does. Me personally, I don't think we're in a bear market yet, but I'm just going by what I see on the charts. On the charts right now, it's showing me the beginning of a downtrend. Hopefully when we go to retest that on the weekly, it fails. This weekly is looking pretty good. We're above the 13. We're above the 34, so that's looking good. But the altcoins are following Bitcoin pretty heavy right now. If Bitcoin dips, and then this thing can dip. The cool thing is that we're holding $1.34 trillion, and that's what I wanted. That's the level that I really want to hold for altcoins to be super bullish. And as this market gets more and more developed, the dominance is going to be leaning away from Bitcoin and going into altcoins, so I assume we'll see a lot more of this. Shout out to the Dag Chads real quick. Dag is up 26%. So, if you don't know, Dag is one of my favorite coins, probably top 3 for sure. And I just want to give a shout out because they're doing good today. And shout out to everybody who got in that coin from the get-go. If you're not into Dag, it is still well below the all-time high. They're working with the Department of Defense, and they're also working with Moby for autonomous vehicles. So some pretty interesting things going on over there with Dag. Also, they got a new company that's working on music NFTs, so check out Jam if you're into that. So let's talk about Ceek, because right now Ceek is kind of down a little bit. Ceek has some very interesting partners. They're partnered with Facebook Oculus, but it was pretty cool to see this today, that it was shipping in the metaverse with Ceek, or shopping in the metaverse with Ceek. They actually put out this pilot video for H&M. Now H&M is in every mall in the United States. So that's pretty cool to see that Ceek MetaVerse is going to be, or Ceek City is what they call it, is going to have this H&M thing in here. Now, they announced it on Twitter saying that it was just a concept, but there is an article that came out that said H&M opens up a 3D store in the metaverse. Here's how. And it says right here, they open up a virtual store featuring Ceek City, and you would have to use the Ceek token. So more use case for the Ceek tokens right here. That will be pretty cool. Like, this is going to be pretty cool to see this actually playing out when they actually drop this. Right now, I think this rendering right here is definitely, it looks like a promo to me. It doesn't look like the real thing. It looks kind of like put together real quick, but definitely it's just cool to see. So shout out to Ceek. I think it could definitely get back to the all-time high in this cycle, which is about a 2x from here and probably even more. So the Remark token. Now, Remark is one of those tokens that I'm not too sure if it's going to have a similar return to glory like Ceek. One of the things that I do like about Remark is the low supply. So when this thing moves, it does move very, very fast. The all-time high is about double, a little bit over double from where it was now, similar to Ceek. But this downtrend, there is a pretty hefty downtrend. Now, I'm hoping that it stays above 29 bucks, but I see that it could drop down to 29 and maybe even drop down to like 17 to $19. Might be able to pick up some more Remark token. But I think NFTs and that hype has to actually pick up and be pretty strong for things like, Remark to remain a short-term option. In the long term, yeah, what they're building over there at Remark is still going to be something that I'm bullish on. Advertising in the metaverse is going to be huge. That's one of the main things that I'm bullish on with Remark. So I do have some Remark tokens that I'm holding for the long term, but in the short term, if you're trying to flip them and make money with this cycle and things like that, I have Remark is a good token, but it's just not on my list. So I don't want to talk too bad about it because I like the token and I'm going to hold some for the long term. But I'm already looking for the next narrative after NFTs, after Metaverse. What's next? What's going to be the next thing? Is it going to be Web3? Is it going to be AI? Is it going to be artificial intelligence? Is it going to be DeFi? What's going to be the next for the next 3 months or the next 4 months, what's going to be the next hype cycle? That's where the money is going to be at. Over the course of 5 years, yeah, metaverses are going to be huge. Is Remark or Ceek's or Facebook's or Decentraland or whatever metaverse, which one's going to be on top? We have yet to know. But we'll find out in the long run. So that's just some things to think about when it comes to tokens like Remark and tokens that are extremely niche, is that when that niche has its day of glory, you got to take profit, because once that niche is not the narrative anymore, you kind of have to wait for that cycle to pull back around for those coins to continue back up. So I hope this video helps some people out, how to keep it real, nice and quick today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are subscribed to the channel. Now I'm gonna hook you guys up with some tutorials. Like I said, I'm just waiting for myself to feel a little bit better and we can get that going. Think positive and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots. Till next time, peace. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today it is the first of the year. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm thankful for everybody who watches this channel. Shout out to you guys for watching this channel. If you're subscribed, shout out to you even more. If you're not subscribed, shout out to you for even just clicking on this video. But I hope everybody has a very nice 2022. There's going to be some pretty interesting things going on in this market, and hey, we're going to get this money together whether it goes up or down. So today I want to talk to you guys about these charts. Bitcoin is dipping right now as we speak, as of recording this video. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the WAXP token. Somebody hit me up in my comment box and said, can you check out that token? Give me your thoughts on it. And I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about some other charts that I am watching pretty closely. So if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed to the channel. If you want to get into the Telegram group, let me know. I'll let you get in there for the new year. Yeah, hopefully y'all didn't get too crazy last night. Hopefully y'all didn't get drunk or nothing like that. Hopefully no DUIs, no bad energy coming into this year. Let's get right into this Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin is dipping right now. The cool thing is we're above this this support box right here. This is the 1 hour chart. So let me zoom in, zoom out a little bit to the let's go to the daily chart. Refresh this. So this box right here is a pretty important level that we've been bouncing off of, I'll say, since October. We've been testing. We started testing it in December. We dipped below it once, but hey, we've been testing this level. Bitcoin has been in this downtrend since November. So hopefully we can get out of this downtrend and pop back above this 13, this 34 moving average. But this is the level that we need to hold right here, everybody. We break below this level and start closing the week below this level, things can get pretty ugly. We closed last week with a bullish engulfing candle, so that was pretty nice to see. And this week we may close, as long as we close above this box, I'm pretty happy with that. But I would like to see us close above the 13 moving average. So let's get some people to pump this price in the next couple of days. Like, let's close this week like right above $88,800. If we can close around there, that would be the most like bullish scenario. That's what we need to be super bullish right there. We just at least need that. Looking at the total too, we're right on this support line right here, which is at kind of 1.3 trillion. We're holding that up right there, but we need to hold that level very desperately. Can't dip below there. Same thing as the Bitcoin chart. We had a bullish engulfing candle last week, and even though it didn't really feel like it too much, it was there. So the good thing is that we're above the 34 moving average, but since we are below the 13 moving average, if we close there, that can give us some ugly reasons to maybe come down here and try to tap this 34 moving average and test this moving average again, which would not be good for the altcoin bags, you know, in the short term, like in the next week or so. Overall, if we can close here and start to head back up, of course that would be the most bullish scenario, is just to close right around $1.3 trillion. Fear and greed index is picking up a little bit. We've been in fear for the last couple of months, which it always coincides with the price, right? So this is the time where we start looking at some altcoins, trying to figure out what we should buy, and that is why I'm going to answer GG Investor's question, where he said, what are your thoughts on WAXP? But before that, AAK, it's been 10 days, man. I'm waiting for you to edit this comment and put your email address right here. Just say, good brother, just throw your email address right in there so I can hit you up and let you know how to claim those tokens. If that's not working, go to your profile and add your email address in there. I know YouTube be weird sometimes. I had an issue with that before, but hey, I want to make sure that when I do a giveaway on this channel, you get your tokens. So let me know, because if not, I got to give them to somewhere else, because they're burning to someone else, because they're burning a hole in my pocket. But yeah, back to this video. GG the investor says check out WAXP. So WAXP token, for those who don't know what WAXP is, let's check out the website real quick. Is this the main website? Yeah, It says, commerce starts here. Worldwide asset exchange. Wax is the world's most proven and eco-friendly blockchain for NFTs, video games, and collectibles. Pretty interesting. Now, I do like WaxP. Let me just start off by saying that it is a token that I don't talk about a lot, and I have been following it for a while. I actually discovered it before I discovered Omi, but I got into Omi first, and I was really excited about Omi first, and then I kind of backtracked and said, oh yeah, there's this thing called WaxP that is pretty interesting, similar to Omi, because they have some nice brands that they're working with. Now, Omi has, in my opinion, better and bigger brands. Well, not even in my opinion, just numbers wise, but they do have some pretty nice brands over there on WaxP, and they do have a lot of users, and it is very easy to just sign up and start getting NFTs through their platform and stuff like that. Now, the token itself has a little bit more utility set up as of right now than other tokens that are doing the same thing, but the market cap is not above $1 billion yet, and I do think a lot of these projects, such as WaxP in the NFT space, with some of these big brands and more big brands trying to go the NFT route, might be something that is undervalued in the long-term future. Now, the all-time high of this token is 200, and I mean, damn, the all-time high of this token is $2.77, and that was 4 years ago. But I think the reason why it was able to reach a higher all-time high is because there was probably less tokens in circulation than there is right now, and there's still quite a bit of tokens to come into circulation. But I do think WaxP does have some potential, and I like some of their NFTs, like Street Fighter. That was one of my favorite games growing up. Atari, Mattel, Sony Pictures. I'm wondering like what movies and things they're gonna have going on. They have 5 markets that you can use to buy their NFTs. I was checking out the Myth market and the Atomic market. It's pretty clean interface when it comes to NFTs. A lot of NFTs and on some of these other blockchains that are not OpenSea and are not Ethereum are pretty whack. Like, they feel bulky and old school, but this one feels pretty smooth. But yeah, I do like the WaxP token. So yeah, so if you're asking and you want me to check it out, that is one that I will say, yeah, that's something that I do have my own money invested in, and I do think that in the long term, as far as the NFT plays go, WaxP is a nice one. So that's it for the video today. Once again, happy New Year's to everybody out there. I hope you got your New Year's resolutions set in place, even if you don't believe in those. Hopefully you just try to be a better person every single day. Like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications. RIP to Crypto Roots. Happy New Year to Crypto Roots. Till next time, peace.